Hello, yes, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV. I thought I'd nip in early with the live stream of...
Hello,
Joe. Wrong. Okay, that's greetings coming in from all around the world. But it is, as if you didn't know, it is the final of the Joyrider TV Cup on virtual Regatta, and I thought that I would live stream this because why wouldn't you? So I'm just getting organised at the moment. I thought I'd start the live stream a little bit early to give people a chance to find it. Okay, so apologies for lack of anything going on. Should be live now. So I'm just typing on Messenger at the moment. I've just got a group. Could someone let me know if it's working? Okay, fantastico. Just going to spread the news, and perhaps this spreading of the news you might even receive this news. So I'm just going to put a little post on the Total Joyrider Facebook page, as I would, as I'm sure, watch the final. This is me typing it in real time. Watch the final of the Joyrider TV Cup live now. And error not found, but post looks good. Excellent. Thanks very much, Jake. Thanks, Malte. And apologies if I pronounce your name incorrectly. What I'm going to need is, for this, is a bit of paper and a pen. Yes, that's right. Okay, and let's just see what is going on. Right, so we've actually got 8 minutes before the start of the event, which is nice. So it gives us a little bit of time. Let's just see if this is still working. It's probably not. What is going on with this? Okay, technical problems are reasonably frequent with this. So I'm just trying to, I'm just coming at. So this, what we're going to be using here, in case you're tuning in and you haven't seen this, this before, this virtual regatta. All right, see all in Messenger. That will be better. Okay, and virtual regatta. There we go. Looks good. Okay, so yeah, we're using virtual. Oh no, hold on, we've lost virtual regatta. This is just business as usual down at live stream headquarters. That's what it was. Okay, beg your pardon. All right. Just going to get virtual regatta back up. There it is. There it is. You see, it can be done. Okay, so the first thing with virtual regatta, if you haven't used it before, is that it kind of this screen scrolls the way that you don't expect. So there you go. Didn't expect that. All right, so what we're doing today is we're actually going to do, I thought we'd do, we're going to do 5 races. Hopefully we'll have a full lineup of racers on the course. In fact, should we get onto the course now? And we'll just keep going on the course for a bit. So enter the name of the race. It's going to be called Joyrider TV Cup Live. and I'm actually going to copy and paste that. We're going to go Formula 18, upwind long. It did this before, where we can't choose where it's going to be. Enter the code JRTV. Can we enter the code JRTV? That means, so for the uninitiated, the code here means you have to enter that code to participate in the race. So now if I press the play button, here we are. It brings us on to our race helps. So is my cursor visible? Nope, never mind. So in the top right hand corner you can see a shopping trolley and some different tokens. The green tokens are how many race helps you can afford. It all comes down to pay a bit of money and you do a bit better. But the only one that I choose to use is Best VMG. We'll demonstrate that once we're in. It's all gone a bit quiet on the Messenger group. If anybody's watching from the Messenger group, just give us a thumbs up and I will know. So I'm going to hit Best VMG and then press play. And I'll just check that this is working before I get the other racers to get on to the race course, because people don't like having to spend their tokens only to find that the race is not going ahead, and it has cost them a lot. Oh, okay, so we've just backpedaled there. Yeah, okay, so let's just see how this is doing. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, bit of latency, we're expecting that. Just checking out the technology. Now, there's... Okay, yep, Malte C's given us the thumbs up. Let's try creating another one because, yeah, all right, I'm going to have to come out and go back in again. This is why I started early, and we'll actually refresh the whole page. So for some reason, while I'm doing this, you can't see what's going on, but I'm just refreshing the page. Might be because I'm stretching the internet a little bit. Of course, the Greek internet. Hello, Keir, nice to have you with us there. So at the moment we've got Jake, we've got Steve-O, we've got Malte C, we've got Spratt, and we've got Capnk, who of course is Keir from the Bahamas. Hot favourite for today's contest, the final. Create. Let's get this done. Can we copy and paste there? No. I think this pinging noise is Joyrider TV Cup. Oh, okay, you can't see this. All right, let's sort that out quickly. There we go. Okay, hopefully that is looking good. Aha, yes. So maximum players, we want to be able to have 20 on the course, and I think we should start off in Sydney Harbour because it's that kind of day. JRTV, and please, all right. Are there people already on the course? JRTV 2. Hold on, is anyone already on the course? This is quite handy because before launching another race, I can see if no, right. All right, here we go. So JRTV2, Best VMG. Oh, we got a little refund there. JRTV 2. And there we are. Welcome to Sydney, Australia. Yeah, that's right. If this works, it's going to be an absolute miracle of stretching the internet beyond what it's actually capable to do. Oh, and there's Steve-O, who is famous for having the banana on his boat. Steve sails an FX1, of course. Steve-O is on now. Who else have we got? We've got Jake Bullit from a gun. He's having fun. This is a first time for Captain Barnaba. I don't even know who that is. We've got Ogulcan from Turkey, Spratt from the east coast of England. The Bahamas are just revving up here. Very exciting times. If you're half as excited as I am, I think I'm twice as excited as you, and I'm about to explode. We've got Jeff from Gear Report logging in. All right, so if you haven't experienced virtual regatta before, I'm just basically doing everything. I'm just holding the space bar to stop my boat. Here's the other competitors. They're all getting in. Oh, we're pretty much on time. Nacra Tim's here, Malte C's here. All of the guys. Of course, everybody likes to park upwind with their spinnaker up. Just give it a flog, because that's the way that we're rolling on Joyrider TV. Oh my goodness. After this race, I'm going to get a beer. Okay, Tim's in. Okay, Gear Report is reporting they might be displaying some e-sailing incompetence, so we'll keep an eye on this guy. Number 9, Gear Report. So we're just going to give it 2 minutes to see who else is going to get on the race course. And then as the race organiser, that's me. Oh, there's Malte C. He's got his kite up. Yeah, anybody else want to come and put their kite up? Whoa, who's the green one? Oh my goodness, that must be either Capnk or Bahamas James Bond. He was coming through hot. Before the start, before the 1 minute signal, you can get away with murder. You can do whatever you like. It doesn't matter. Chris Cross is on board. Hi Chris, nice to have you with us. I had a sneaky race against Chris last night in the 49er class in Medemblik, the Netherlands. There's Steve-O just slamming it through our little pile up. Might drop my spinnaker just for good measure. There's Ogulcan with the Turkish flag on his boat. We can see this black and red colour is very popular at the moment on the F18 circuit. It's a good choice because some of the colours you do actually have to pay for, which seems a bit much. We've got Valentine from the Netherlands. Yeah, alsjeblieft. All right, it's getting exciting. 14 boats. We are having quite a party here. If you like the look of this party, there is still time. I'm just going to screenshot this, I think. There we go. I'm using an Apple computer, remarkably expensive, and but I got it secondhand, so it's cheap. That's where the magic happens on Total Joyrider FM. Yeah, so here we go. I think we should pull the trigger and go for this start and get everyone out of this pile up. So, going to hit the start button. Here we go. Start button hit. I'm going to drop my spinnaker and put my boat in gear. Now, whoa, okay, the spinnaker's still up. I'm also using the loose cannon, which is the Bluetooth keyboard, which could lose connection at any point, which means that I'll then be out of control. Okay, so if you can see this bar that I've got at the top of the screen, the red shows that I'm getting knocked. That's a header on this tack, which means when I tack onto starboard, the green shows that that's a lift on that tack, which in my small mind means that the committee boat end is going to be favoured. As well as this, in the map, in the left top corner, it looks like the committee boat is more upwind than the buoy, which again suggests that the committee boat end is favoured. So we've got 10 seconds to go. Very important not to cross the line early. But I'm going to rev it up. I just got a penalty. That is unbelievable. So I'm going to tack off because when you get a penalty in this game, you don't have to do any turns. The system automatically slows you down. So you might as well just tack off if you get a penalty off the start line, go the other way, rather than just sitting in everyone's dirty wind and taking it, because there's no need for that. In this circle, the map in the top left corner, the darker bits, that's more wind. So at the moment we're going into more wind. We've got a big header, so when we tack, we're going to get a lift from the gods, which is nice, which might actually... Yeah, computer says we're in 11th. You can't see that because my face is in the way on the video. Now we're coming across on starboard tack. There's the pink boat of... Oh no. Man. Okay, I should pay attention. I think that's Jake. Yeah, it's going to be Jake. Just there. Sometimes paying attention whilst, as Jake described it, I've got all these plates spinning of doing the live stream, the race management, the messenger group. I'm cooking some eggs at the moment as well. It's a lot going on. So on the left hand side we can see a little marker of the buoy going down. I'm just going to go beyond Jeff and then tack, just so we're not sat in Jeff's dirty... Not Jeff, yeah, Jake's dirty wind. We don't want that. So we're reassuringly down the field here. Sorry, Malte C. Penalty there, but that tack was a little cavalier. Just bearing away round the mark. Oh, man. Just don't want another penalty, because we want to have a nice downwind leg. Hoisting the kite there nice and early. Oh, I hit the buoy. Oh, man. Too many plates spinning. And there we are, driving into dirty wind immediately. And that's our penalty. Satisfied. Just going for the maverick choice of going the wrong way on this downwind leg, in the hope that that bit of wind comes down, rather than going for that dead cert bit of wind that is on the other side of the course. And then we'll just tack on top of this pack, which might slow them down a little bit. But in virtual regatta, another nice feature is if you've got right of way on someone and you want them to get a penalty, as indicated here by Ogulcanivelik, you don't have to give time or opportunity. As Steve-O is... Can I get a bit of water here? Another penalty for Joyrider TV. We're having a shocker because I'm putting it down to being quite distracted. CGEK out there in the lead. I'm going to tack there. That looks like a good place to tack. We're going to go up the side of that gust. Hopefully we'll get a juicy lift and that will boost us into 6th. Yes. All right. Just have to do a bit of ducking. There we go. No more penalties, please. We might actually tack back. Although I'm keen on I'm just going to sit with this rather than getting too excited. So in the virtual regatta Joyrider TV Cup racing, the way that the points have been working is if you're inside the top 7, you get the points accordingly. If you're outside the top 7, you just automatically get 8 points. So it's well worth being inside the top 7, because if you're not, it doesn't matter if you're 8th or 18th. There we go, just duck in one of the boats from the Bahamas, and we'll go for a tack there. And here comes the fleet. When we see these green circles or red circles appear around the boats, the green ones mean that we've got right of way, and the red ones mean that we don't have right of way, so we should be wary of that boat. We're going to have to put in 2 more tacks here. I think I'll just slam it right into the mark. There's a dolphin. Anyone see that? Oh, that's it. So amazingly, we got round there without a penalty. I think it's this Bluetooth keyboard. There's a bit of latency there, which isn't helping. I'm going to jibe off. No point just following everyone. So I'm going to jibe, go across this patch, try to get into that other patch of light wind, because everyone knows the light wind is king on the downwind leg. That is not true. I'm just being, I don't know what I'm being, sarcastic or something. But if we can somehow get out of 10th place and get into the top 7, I'd be quite pleased here. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think we'll just go hands-free, check it out. There's Chris Cross, he's done us. There we go, he was behind us at the mark. Yeah, so this has been quite a demonstration of poor sailing on the racecourse in the F18 class. So much. Sometimes it feels easier in real life. Sometimes this feels easier. It depends if you're winning or not. And we get the cross. This is a new feature. Don't know what the cross means. Yeah, so we got 8th. Oh, we got 7th. What? Oh no, that's who's left on the course. All right, so what I'm going to do here for the results is I'm just going to screenshot the results there. I'm just going to make a note of who came first. And just so well done to Bahamas James Bond there for a fine race. I didn't get to see any of it. Best maximum speed goes to Jake Bullit. Bullet from a gun. My posse having fun. Okay, most penalties. Spratt, he is a known offender in the sailing penalties context. So Joyrider TV, best position was 6th, and then kind of messed that up. Messed that up a treat. So we're just going back to the holding screen, and we're just going to get this next race underway. We'll go for the Nacra 17. And before I do anything else, I'm just going to boost that to 20. So if I forget to do that, Joyrider TV Cup live. And where shall we go? Where shall we go? Messenger group is all pretty quiet. Maybe it's because everyone's having such a great time with the live stream. Let's go to San Francisco. Keeping it real. Access code JRTV. Is it happy with that? Doesn't like it. Doesn't like that code. JRTV2. Does like that code. All right. Next one. This is just typing in the messenger group. Next one, JRTV2. I'm just going to enter to make sure it works. Connecting. Looks good. So I can go back to my messenger group and JRTV2. All right, let's just get in here and put the brakes on. Code JRTV2. There we go. I like to tell everyone at least 3 times. Just going to get a drink. You can just watch Steve-O's dynamic sailing for a minute. So I think you'll find this is live YouTube at its best. It's definitely the peak of my career on YouTube, being able to actually do this. I can't believe it's actually working, or it appears to be actually working. So I think let's get this bad boy going, shall we? So 14 boats, I think that's what we had last time. And I'm just going to click back on this screen. Here's the thing, if you've been doing something on another screen, I've got so many things going on. Thanks, Jeff. I'm glad that the live view is fantastic. It means that it's working. So yeah, if you've been on another screen, like I've been on Messenger, and you come back here, nothing works. So you have to click on here. There it is. There's the horn. I'm going to go for... no, I'm going to stick with the Bluetooth keyboard, I think. Just a bit more comfortable. Good for typing, bad for boat racing. So, we're in a Nacra 17, the Olympic class. Oh yeah. The Nacra 17 is definitely a bit more twitchy than the F18. Just going to press B there. Oh yeah, so we've definitely got a bit of committee boat bias on again. Just gonna, if you infringe someone before the start of the race, like Ogulcan just got us, he's now just got a 10-second penalty or something, which means he's going to sail slowly for 10 seconds. But before the start of the race, it's fine. So who would the yellow one be? Nacra Tim, nice to have you on board, Nacra Tim. Always good. All right, this isn't looking too good. These guys from the Bahamas are very good at this. 2, 1. Nailed it. We actually got a half decent start there, but it seems that everyone else got a better start than us. And I'm quite keen to tack, but I'm just going to have a look around. No, it looks like Nacra Tim is going to... Oh no, we're going. All right. Just because, if you see on this map, the wind is significantly stronger on the right side of the course right now. And in catamaran racing especially, because the boats are so fast, the wind makes... strength of the wind makes a massive difference. So going for the strong wind is always going to be your friend. Okay, so we are getting knocked a little bit here. Knocked meaning headed. Can we get around the front of crisscross? Yes, we can. And yeah, I'm fancying a tack there actually. Looks pretty good, but we might tack back shortly. That'll be CGEK, as he's known. Just go tack back there. Hope nobody's there. Yep, it's good. We're still not but looking too bad here. We're actually in 4th, which is a small miracle. And here comes Steve-O with the pink banana. We'll just tack underneath his bow. Sorry, Steve-O, but, you know, it happens, doesn't it? And who's the green one? That's Bahamas Bond 007. Now, this is going to be a dangerous tack. Can we zoom out? Is anything working? All right, we're going to duck behind there. We're actually not looking too bad. What? How? Answers on a postcard, please. Why did we just get done for that? Right, let's put the kites up and send it. Okay, just going to keep going on this tack. Not going to follow everyone else. So we're in 3rd place, 2nd place at the moment, so the computer thinks. And it says what distance we are. Oh yeah, just dropping down there. The others are getting a bit more wind. We've overstood a little bit, which is foolish. So just going to bring her up a bit. We should go pretty fast here. 25.7 knots. That'll get you on the speed stick. During a sailboat race? Are you crazy? Dropping the kite. slamming it round. Not a very good mark rounding. I think you'll find we tack there. We're not just going to sit in that dirty wind. Ducking, heading, and we're in 5th, 4th, 3rd. Oh my goodness, how your luck can change. These lines going across the course are indicating sort of position marks. Like you can see the blue boat in the distance. You see we crossed the line just before him. That means we're just ahead. But I'm quite keen to keep going this way. That's CGEK in front of us. He's got a 26-metre lead. High voltage. All right, so that would be Jake has tacked off. I think we'll go for a tack there. Because this wind could bend quite a lot up the last leg, and we don't want to overstand whatever we do. And in virtual regatta, it does seem that we sail even catamarans a bit more like it's a laser or something, and just put in a load of tacks on the upwind. Oopa. Oh, Malte C. Oh man, that is harsh. That's tight. All right, I'm just going all the way, and then we're going to tack. And we're just going to face the... We'll just tack underneath there. Finish the tack. That means we've got the rights. And yeah, we've done all right there. Just bore off a little bit more to get it foiling. That noise you might be able to hear is the Nacra 17 foiling. And who's in first? Capnk. Looks like Malte C's gone the other way. I'm just going to jibe it there just to stay in the breeze. Breeze is coming down the middle, and CGEK is closing. Oh my goodness. If we can hang on to this 2nd place, it's going to be a small miracle. Go for another jibe there. Malte C is closing the gap. There he is. Oh, he might have just thrown it away. Or have we? Did we get 2nd? Who knows? That was a tight finish. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that was exciting. Whew. Capnk, 1st place. Joyrider TV, 2nd place. As whilst spinning plates, I'd say that's not bad going. So, race 2. Capnk. I'm just making notes here. And Joyrider. All right. That's race 2 of 5. So we're doing a 5-race series, and everybody gets to discard their worst result. Once again, Mr. Spratt there with the penalties. Unlucky, man. It's that Nacra 17. Boiling my head, this lag. Yeah. There's some banter going on the messenger group. Just one penalty for us, which, let's see, we were everywhere. 3rd, bit of 1st, 3rd, bit of 5th, and then back up to 2nd. It was that last windward mark rounding, I think, which really helped us there, which was very nice. But well done to Capnk. Capnk, it has to be said, is going into this event as the favourite. I'm just going to lay that out there now, not to put any pressure on, but he has been dominating. Yeah, Spratt keeping his title for the most penalties. Joyrider TV Cup live. All right, I'm just typing it in. Formula 18. I prefer, to be honest, I prefer the Formula 18. And I think right now, where should we go? Let's go to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is real. Choosing the venue is actually more difficult than you'd think. It's so twitchy. There we go. We're going to Hong Kong, guys. Hope you like noodles. All right, so access code. JRTV2. You heard it here first. JRTV2. Always double check your access code when you're setting up a race. If you get it wrong, people might not know what it is and might get upset. It's the throwing away of tokens that people don't like. Tim says, my start was good then. It wasn't. Was good then, it wasn't. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I thought it was good, but then your luck can change really quickly in this. All right, so best VMG selected. I'll actually explain what that does once we're on the race course, just hitting start. JRTV2 in the messenger group, and off we go to Hong Kong. Okay, oh, Johnny V's on the course. You're joking. I didn't know Johnny V was coming today, but Johnny V is on. Okay, so just to explain what the best VMG button does is, you see we have this windsock, which is just to the right of our boat. Well, that windsock, once we've started, we'd line that up with a different windsock, which would tell us if we're going the right way, which our most efficient course. If we select the best VMG, check this out. I'm just going to try and get away from Steve-O. I think he's going to try to stop us doing that. Is we just press B and it automatically selects the best angle. And then downwind with the kite up, just hoisting the kite. Just going to jibe there. If we press B, it will automatically go to the best angle. That is worth having. All right, we've got a lot of boats now. Oh my goodness, this thing's getting popular. Okay, I'd just like to welcome everybody who's just joined. But let's get this thing going. 16 skippers, that is the most that we've had throughout the whole of the Joyrider TV Cup series, which I think has been going for the last 5 or 6 weeks. All right, so once again, it looks like the committee boat is looking good, although on the map you can see there's a bit more wind down by the pin. And I'm a lover of the pin because people love the committee boat too much. So I'm fancying 2/3 of the way down the line to stay away from the traffic and maybe catch some of that sweet breeze coming from the city. Maybe there's a bit of breeze coming out of the city. Yeah, so if you didn't have best VMG selected, you'd have to use your cursors to painstakingly line up those two windsocks to get the best angle. And to be honest, while you're spinning plates, oh, Steve-O, no! Why? Man, he knows. Okay, yeah, Steve-O just did us an injustice there. And so I'm just going to bear off a little bit to try to get away from... Who's that? That would... I don't even know who that is. All right, so we just bore off to make sure that boat from the Bahamas wasn't going to give us dirty wind. Can we get through there of the American boat, Nacra Tim, I think? Yes. I'm just going to keep going, although we're going... We can't tack here. Tim's tacked. Yeah. All right, now let's tack. Oh, we could have even gone a bit further. Yeah, so we're just going to have to watch out for boats coming across on starboard tack, such as whoever that is, the British boat there. Probably Jake, I think. Blue boat out in front. If it's British, that's Spratt. Spratt, if he's out in front, I would say he's less likely to have quite as many penalties. Ooh. So I'm just giving it a bit of a wiggle here. I'm just trying not to let this pink boat just come over the top of us. So just bearing off bearing off a few degrees does give you more boat speed. Oh, that's Jake, yeah. And that's Capnk in the green boat. I'm going to come up again. And then Spratt is going to be tacking on to starboard. So we'll just tack just here, which, granted, will have a bit of dirty wind. I think Jake's gone round in first. Well done, Jake. Right, so we've taken the low road. Spratt's taken the high road. Captain Keir 40 metres behind. Keir is dangerous. Where's the breeze? I'm going to jibe off. Oh, and I'm lucky for Jake. We kind of didn't mean to jibe on top of Jake there, but we did. So Jake's jibe back. I'm going to keep going for this bit of breeze coming down the side. Once we get into that breeze, going to go for a jibe. Hopefully we'll stay in it. And then with the extra breeze, that means we'll be sailing deeper downwind. If we can keep this third place, which, yeah, let's not count our chickens just yet. But if we can stay in the top 20 here, then this is definitely going to be... Right, jibing. Oh, drop the kite. Bad mark rounding. But no penalties were harmed in the rounding of that mark, which is good. Ogulcan is up into third. Jake's in the lead. And I'm fancying attack. No, I'm going to keep going for this breeze. And we're getting headed, which is going to give us that sweet lift on the other tack. Jake's gone. Spratt has reached out into the lead. Yeah, a bit more of a knock there. I'm going to go. And here we go. If we get a bit more breeze coming down here, we might be looking all right. Yeah, we've just taken Ogulcan there. Apologies, Ogulcan, if that's not how I pronounce your name, but for some reason in my mind, that is correct. Okay, so we have bore off a few degrees, which has given us a bit more boat speed. Oh, the intensity. There's Ogulcan from Turkey. We're just going over the top of him. Feel bad because we're just going to be dishing him some of this dirty breeze. He's had to tack off. So here we go. We've got Jake in the lead. And we're looking reasonably good here. Let's not hit the mark. Just going to tack using the cursors, because then I can bear away straight away afterwards. This is obviously quite different if you're doing this on an iPhone or a tablet of some description. Where's the breeze? We'll stay on this tack. So, most important thing whilst sailing is knowing where it is that you're going. So, before going around the mark now, I just took a quick glance at the map and it looked like there was breeze down this side. So, I knew we wouldn't be jibing off straight away. We're just going to keep it conservative. Everyone's going down this way. I'm not going to jibe too late. This is looking great for Joyrider TV. Got the plate spinning. Maybe that's the problem when I'm not doing the video, is I've got too much time to think about things and that leads to errors. So just putting in an extra jibe there like Jake did, just to stay on the edge of the breeze there. And we'll just put a jibe in quite late. We're just going to try to make sure Ogulcan doesn't nip in. Second. Yes. Pleased with that.com. Spratt in fourth there. CGEK in fifth. Where's Capnk? Ninth. That is uncharacteristic. We won't screenshot it until all the numbers are in. But there we have Jake and us. That's pretty good for our overall position, I think. Although the first race was not that good. We'd get 8 points for that, I think. But screenshotting the results. This is why it's the top 7 that gets counted as 7 points, just for the ease of the cheese. All right. Bond with the largest number of penalties. Spratt was working his jibes. and we had the best average speed, as you'd expect. All right, any banter on the messenger? Whoa, Jeff was disqualified off the start. That is harsh. Oh, that's very positive to be improving all the way. Yay! Yeah, so there's going to be celebrations somewhere in the north of England later tonight from Jake and his family and his supporters. Jake's sponsors, I think, are going to be very pleased with that as well. So let's do another custom race. I don't know if we can just do hit the next race button and it goes in, but I'm not willing to risk it and put the other racers' enjoyment at risk, because my main job here is race officer, and then I'll be helping the ladies in the galley with the dinner. Joyrider TV Cup live in capitals, maybe with an exclamation mark this time. Back in the Nacra 17. I do prefer the F18, but I know some people prefer the other one. Where should we go? We haven't got anyone from Brazil in today, but we have got some guys from the UK, so we go to Portsmouth. I definitely prefer the Portsmouth track to Cowes. Cowes is so gusty. JRTV 2. Are we ready? I'd say the biggest winner here, though, is my internet connection for being able to spin all these plates for us at the same time. All right, so we've selected best VMG. We know what that does now. These other ones, time at the starting line will tell you how long you've got to go, how long on your current course it's going to take you to get to the start line. Ley line tells you, it's quite self-explanatory, where the ley lines are. Wind shadow shows you where the wind shadows are from the other boats. Wind intelligence shows you what the wind's doing at the windward mark, which I know that Capnk likes that one, but I just start overthinking things if I've got that switched on. So I just try to keep it simple. And here we go. Oh, I should tell everyone. I think everyone's getting it from the video. JRTV2. It's on. It's on. All right. Oh, I'm going to hit the committee boat. Oh, no. All right. I'm going. Whew. This is exhausting, I have to say. Oh, there's Steve-O. Steve-O was going into this event as one of the favourites, but he hasn't performed up to his usual capacity just yet. He hasn't been in the top 2 yet. Because I've just been writing down the top 2. I've obviously got the top 7 on screenshots, which I'll look at afterwards. Oh, we've got Maksym on board. Nice to have you with us, Maksym. Always a pleasure. Captain Barnaba, yep. We've got Jeff from Gear Report, Malte C. We've got Sprattster from the east coast of England, Dawson 104. Don't know if Dawson 104 has been with us yet, but good to have you with us. Oh, and by the way, to the competitors, if you don't get in the top 7 at all, you may not feature in the results, because all that I'll have to go off is the top 7. Should we do this thing? Let's do it. 16 skippers, drop the kite. So we're in Portsmouth, which is, of course, on the south coast of England. Enjoying a nice, partially cloudy day. And we're just going to check out this line bar. So I've got the space bar held down just so we're not hoofing it around everywhere. So there we go. That was pressing the best VMG to see what sort of angle we're going to get. And again, it's if you can pull off a decent start at the committee boat, then you're looking pretty good here, I think. But we're going to go back to our original ways of let's try to keep it clean. We've kind of put together a reasonably good series so far. So let's try not to throw it away. Although everybody else, I think, is going to try to start picking on us. There's Spratt. He's having a pop. 9, 8, 7. Let's not be early. 4, 3. Get a bit of speed on. Ah, we were early. All right. So, going to jibe off, and we're going to go the other way. Okay. Just after I said we're going to try not to make any mistakes. The biggest mistake of all, of course, is being early on the start line. Jake's right up there again. He's looking favourite to take this at the moment, I'd say. If he takes this, then he might take this. Looks like there is some good breeze out to sea here as we head over towards the Isle of Wight. Yeah, so I think we're going to bang it the furthest, further than everyone else, and hope that we get some juicy, strong wind. Okay, my crew chief has just arrived, which is nice. He's always good for putting me on an even keel. I'm fancying we're just going to keep tacking up here, up the right side. Yeah, we are dead last here. DFL, they call that in the trade. But that's okay, because we're going to pull it back. Everyone else is just fighting it out in the middle of the course. Yeah, you see, gains, 12th. And yeah, oh, look at that big light wind patch there coming down. And who have we got coming up on the other tack? There's Malte C just going ahead of, I think that was Crisscross. We're getting a sweet lift up to the mark. Don't tack there if you're going to tack there. Oh my goodness, everyone is out to get us, that's for sure. Or maybe everyone's just out to have a nice time themselves. So, well, we got round clean anyway. Not bad at all. There, 7th place. Yes, we're on the small podium. This is where it all might. And let's jibe off. I don't like the traffic there. And we'll jibe back to get back into that sweet breeze. And we're on starboard tack. This is going well. We're up into 5th. This is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. And we're jibing. We've even overstood the mark, which means we're going to be coming in hot. If you want to know how hot, so hot, you're going to need oven gloves for this. Oh, all right. Ready on the spinnaker drop button. And get round tight. That's it. All right, we did. I think we got round there clean anyway. So we're in a big lift here. If we tack, we're going to get knocked so badly on the other side. So we're just going to keep going to the edge of this gust. And then tack to keep us in the sweetest bit of the gust. Already we've climbed to 4th there. Can you believe that? Nacra Tim just suffered a big knock. So we're going to tack. Steve-O's just tacked there. Who's that? That with the blue. Bahamas Bond, yes. All right, I'm quite pleased with how things are going, would you believe? To go from not very good to doing a bit better is always nice. Steve-O just crossing us there on starboard, sorry. If we can hold this position, I think it's going to be a small miracle because it is so gusty in Portsmouth today. This is some dirty wind, but I think we're just going to take it all the way to the ley line so then we can tack. Hopefully we'll get Bahamas Bond there. I don't know. Let's just tack underneath. And then we'll pinch a bit. We might even stop. But can we pinch enough? Yes, we can. And we've gained a position. We're in 3rd. This is great. Nacra Tim in the lead. He's going to be grinning from whisker to whisker. Like the cat that got the cream. Right, so we're just going to jibe, stay in this breeze in the middle. I think we're grinning quite a lot here as well. This will be our 3rd good result in a row. And we're just going to try to stay in this breeze in the middle of the course. So I'm just going to, oh, the breeze is coming across. Good job. We didn't jibe too soon. Good jibe there, stay in the breeze. It's kind of stay in the breeze and consolidate our position. Just so that everybody knows. So I think we'll just stick on starboard tack here. And hopefully, Steve-O's 70 metres behind. Are we getting a third? Woohoo! Woo! Yeah, baby. That's right. Third place. Nacra Tim. Nice sailing to Bahamas Bond there. Let's get out of there, and the results are in. Maksym was in 7th. Then in 6th we had Capnk having a shocker today. He'd usually be just posting bullets. That's first place, of course, to those who don't. Malte C in 5th, Steve-O FX1 in 4th, and there we are in 3rd. And let's screenshot it before we forget as we enter in to the last race. So first was Nacra Tim, 2nd was Bond. Nice sailing by everyone. Now the big question that everybody is asking is, did Spratt get the most penalties? No, it was Jake. That is why Jake wasn't in the top 3 just there. He also had the top wind speed. We sailed the shortest distance, thank you, and we went the fastest. 28.9 knots. That is killing it on the speed stick. I think you'll find 1 penalty for us, which was off the start. And look at that, there it was. I'm just going to ask the guys where to for the last race. Maybe New York. Are we spreading the news? Start spreading the news. Okay, let's go to New York, because I think in recognition of Tim's first big win, because I think Tim is from the East Coast. Joyrider TV Cup live. And we're back in the F18. Can we go to New York? Is that on the list? Some good scenery in New York. Oh, yes. We won't go to Newport. Is that Newport in Wales? Goodness. Don't think we'll be going there. And there we go. 20 players. JRTV2. Whew. All right, just take a breath, everybody. This is intense. Right. Oh, at the moment, this is interesting. Capnk he got a 2nd, and he's got a 1st. Bahamas Bond, he won the first race, and he's got a 2nd. I think that could be our 1 and 2 coming just there. All right, let's go in. We're going in. Best VMG. All right. Last race. This is the last race of the whole season, so it's a bit emotional. JRTV2. It is a bit emotional. So maybe New York is appropriate, because I'm leaving today. As we go in. Oh, got to click on this screen. All right. Everyone on the racecourse are big players, and this is anybody's to take this last race. What I like to say at a regatta is, if you can't win the whole regatta, the next best thing is winning the last race, because at least that sends you away with a big cheesy grin on your face and fuels the fire of enthusiasm for going to the next event. The next event, by the way, I think will be later on this evening. If Spratt is a member of Felixstowe Ferry Sailing Club, as am I, and they have their club racing every Sunday evening and Wednesday evening. So if you want to get involved, just ask Mr. Spratt, and he can deal you in, possibly, if they're still accepting guests. I think the guests do get a bit rowdy. Right, we've just got, I think that's just 14 boats at the moment. We'll just hang on for 2 minutes. Is Kia there? Yeah, Kia's there. Where's 007? Yeah, he's in there. All right. It could come down to this. This is so exciting. Whew. All right, so we've got a second, 2 seconds and a third. That's good. If we win this one, it's ours for sure. But are we going to win this one? Oh my goodness, will everyone get off me? All right, I think we're just going to go for it. Everyone's had enough time now. Oh, that's good job, but we waited. There's 2 more boats come in there. Perfect. Johnny V. How could we even think of starting without Johnny V? There we go. 17 skippers. Nice to finish the series with the biggest turnout of the series. And we are in New York City. Look at that. Fantastic. What a view. What a view. Virtual regatta. It's free unless you want more help. There's some pleasantries being exchanged amongst the skippers. Have a good race. I'm not saying that to anyone. I'm saying I hope you have a disaster so we can win. Right, that's just bad. If I say that, people are going to start coming at me. Where's the best wind in New York, Tim? Is it out away from the city? It's got to be, hasn't it? Right, just going to put a couple of tacks in here. Who's this with the mint green? Dawson 104. How tasteful. Dawson with mint green. Okay. I'm just going to stay. Can we stay out of trouble, please? 3, 2, 1. Booyah. Nice. Happy with that. Although computer says 9th. Computer is definitely wrong. Oh, but there's wind coming from the city. All right, let's look in our rear view mirror. Isn't that nice? Can we screenshot that? No. Okay. Oh, but I was actually looking to see if we could tack. Yeah, we can tack. Yeah, let's go for a tack. This could get a little bit emotional. No, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. And we're going back towards the breeze, although we are in a bit of a header, but we've got the breeze. That's good. And the breeze is going, so we're going to tack back because there's no point going with that header when we haven't got the breeze. And there's more breeze coming over from the left, which makes that seem like quite a good idea to go over to the left. I think that's Capnk and Maksym just coming across. The heat is on. Wow, Capnk is even typing while he's dominating this race course. That is multitasking. It's a lot more difficult than talking, which is all I'm doing. But here we are, we're in 3rd. I think if Capnk wins this, it's his. Because, yeah, he's going to have it. If we win it, then cool. This is tight. Just going to shut up for a second just whilst composing myself. Johnny V looking dangerous there on starboard tack. Ooh, and let's slam it in underneath Johnny V. No Johnny V. Oh, Johnny V says yes. Surely that's our right of way. Let's get it foiling. It's our F18 foil today. Oh, the red circle of disaster looming. So we just kind of gave that to Johnny V. But Johnny V, we just sort of hit him. But we had right of way. So he got the penalty. And he's dropped back. Spratt is 40 metres behind, but closing. And he's taken us. Oh, it's so gusty. I think this is going to be anybody's. But we should have jibed a bit earlier, got into this breeze. But well done to Spratt. And look at the lead that Capnk got. Dominating. Let's jibe there. And maybe something positive will come of this. Or maybe not. I think let's put in another couple of jibes just there. That was a pretty terrible mark rounding, but we're still in 4th. And to me, that is better than 5th. All right, Bahamas Bond closing the gap. Spratt's tacked off. I think we're going to carry on. I'm happy to carry on, although there's breeze coming down the left. Chasing every gust that comes along, you sort of become like a dog chasing your tail, and the tail isn't your tail. In this context, it is the wind. So, are we closing? No, we're getting done here a bit at the moment. But I think it's better to stick with it, because when we tack, yeah, there's some breeze coming in. Let's tack there. All right, there's Kurush. Yeah, we've just taken Kurush again, and Bahamas Bond has got a massive lead. But so gusty in New York City, I think it still could go any way. Johnny V, what's happening with him? He's saying fairly constantly in a similar kind of spot behind. Just going for a tack there, just to put these tacks in the stronger wind, rather than leaving it till later and having to put in a pair of tacks in the lighter wind, which would be no good. We have overstood a bit. The boats in front are a long way in front. The boats behind are really close. This means we've got it all to lose. Kurush there. Oh, man. Oh, is he under a penalty? He's under a penalty, so he came absolutely charging in. I don't think it was us who gave him that penalty. Maybe it was. Where's the breeze? Or, yeah, we'll keep going this way. There is a patch. The leaders have split. We'll just cover Kurush there. He is going the same way as us. That's good. And if he jibes, we're going to jibe, because we don't want to let anything happen. But we're jibing there because we don't want to go too far as well. Oh my goodness, the intensity here. 5th, Capnk is looking pretty good, as is Bahamas Bond for the top spot. It's going to be very interesting to see in the results. Spratt with another fine result. We'll jibe back. We'll just make sure we're protecting our position, and we'll jibe back there, and I think our position is safe. Whew. That was a high level of intensity. So Maksym with the win. Congratulations there, Maksym. Capnk 2nd, Bahamas Bond in 3rd. Where is my cursor? Spratt in 4th. So last race, I'm just going to take my notes, Matt, and then Cat. So that was the last race of the series. We should screenshot that. I am looking forward to calculating the results, I can tell you that for free. So there we go. Steve-O coming through with I'm not going to say an excuse, but a reason for his poor performance, which was bad internet. Okay. There we go, no penalties, and let's see what we did. We kind of just wiggled it around there a bit. So there you go. I think I'm going to tune out there. Tune out, is that what you say? Log off. That was very exciting. I think you'll find, thanks to everybody who's been taking part in this racing, it really has been a lot of fun, and it's been nice to be able to spread the joy of virtual regatta. If you want to get involved with virtual regatta, then just go to the website, get involved, because it really is really fun, and it teaches you a lot about racing. And you don't even have to put your wetsuit on, you don't get wet, you don't even have to rig your boat, you don't even have to have a boat. Oh, we've got some comments coming in on the live stream. Let's see what we've got. We've got some comments from the racers. Hi Gavin in the USA. Steve giving it the beans, Kappa 19, hey, from Italy. Hello, Italy. Code has a problem. Pretty standard. Dawson, nice to have you with us. Christian, great to have you with us as well. And nice to have everyone. Oh, thanks, Chris. You're hella good at doing this kind of stuff. That is very kind of you to say so, but it's always a joy. So thanks very much. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. If you're watching this later on, it'll be just as fun. Thanks, Ogulcan. Hope I have been pronouncing your name correctly. Otherwise, thanks to everybody who's been supporting Joyrider TV, of course. If you want to support the channel, feel free. Head over to Patreon or totaljoyrider.com. In fact, can we let's do a plug. Let's do a plug for the channel. Here we go. Is that working? It's not working. Ah, it is working. It's the lag.